cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
The season premiere of Game of Thrones might have revealed something about Bran and Sansa that fans may have missed. Hey everyone, for a while now the audience has known Bran thinks differently about his older sister now that they have reunited at the castle of Winterfell. As we all know, Bran has the title of Three-Eyed Raven, a green seer who can interact with the past and use his knowledge of history to influence the future. Because of Bran's powers, many theories have been speculated on, like the idea that young Bran will become the legendary Stark founder, Bran the Builder. There have been theories that Bran was the one who actually drove Aerys Targaryen mad by going back in the past and attempting to warn of the dead army to come. The words "burn them all" could have been the very phrase the Mad King heard as whispers in his head, when in reality it was the Three-Eyed Raven trying his hardest to prepare for the future winter. All in all, Bran is a Watcher. In fact, at this point he represents the truest Watcher on the wall, meaning he keeps an eye on all that is important in these final moments before the Great War begins. Bran uses crows to find and determine the paths of the White Walkers. He can work into any bird and see what it sees. A prime example of this is when Bran is spying on the dead army, and the Night King catches him controlling a crow. In the premiere episode, we can see Bran watching several characters: Jaime Lannister when he arrives at Winterfell, and Samwell Tarly after he learns about the deaths of his brother and father. But we also see Bran observing Tyrion as he speaks with Sansa. What most fans probably don't notice is the crow in a cage walking back and forth behind Sansa. The Three-Eyed Raven is known to use crows, not only to spy on individuals but even to communicate with others. If you are a fan of the Ice and Fire novels, you will be familiar with a strange talking crow that is a companion of Jeor Mormont at Castle Black. The crow often repeats what it hears and has even been known to say peculiar phrases on its own without anyone uttering a word. After Jeor's death, the crow accompanied Jon Snow and is credited with helping promote Jon as the new Lord Commander. Many fans believe this was the Three-Eyed Raven, keeping an eye on Jon because he would be needed in the future war against the Night King. With all of that said, it makes sense Bran would be keeping eyes on Sansa in the beginning of Season 8. Just based off the first episode of the final season, we know Sansa doesn't want Daenerys around, and she seems to be losing faith in Jon, now that he has surrendered his crown in the north. The audience watched as Sansa had an undisclosed conversation with Lord Jon Royce, Lord of Runestone and the head of House Royce, which is a vassal house of House Arryn. Clearly Sansa is conducting secret business and believes no one is onto her, but I wouldn't be so sure. Remember, Sansa hugged Bran when he arrived at Winterfell, and the non-emotional response Bran gives makes the viewers feel he knows his sister is ultimately corrupt. Those are my thoughts, but I would love to hear yours. What was your favorite Easter egg in the first episode of the final season? Let me know in the comments. As always, have a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.